Reactivity involves attributing problems to external factors, avoiding personal responsibility. Attributing problems to external factors fosters a victim mentality. A victim mentality prevents individuals from taking control of their lives and actions. Taking responsibility empowers individuals to control their lives and actions. Beginning with no end in mind involves a lack of planning or defined goals. This absence of foresight leads to impulsive decisions, driven by immediate desires. Such impulsivity results in a disregard for potential future consequences, living solely for immediate gratification. Neglects long-term well-being and stability. Focusing only on the present can prevent the achievement of meaningful future objectives. Putting first things last means prioritizing trivial activities over important responsibilities. This misallocation of time leads to procrastination in crucial tasks, such as studying or completing assignments. Procrastination results in missed opportunities for learning and skill development. Prioritizing unimportant activities decreases overall productivity and efficiency. Effective time management involves identifying and focusing on high-priority tasks first. Addressing important responsibilities before indulging in trivial activities enhances productivity and achievement. A win-lose mentality involves viewing situations as competitions where one person's success necessitates another's failure. This perspective fosters envy and undermines collaboration among individuals. Envy arises from perceiving another's gain as a personal loss, fueling resentment. Undermining collaboration leads to reduced teamwork and diminished collective achievements. The win-lose approach strains relationships, creating distance and distrust between people. Ultimately, a win-lose mindset limits overall success and satisfaction for all parties involved. Prioritizing speaking over listening indicates a focus on one's own views rather than understanding others. This behavior obstructs genuine communication, leading to misunderstandings and conflicts. Effective communication requires a balanced exchange of speaking and listening. Active listening fosters understanding and reduces potential for conflict. Non-cooperation involves isolating oneself from others and avoiding teamwork. Self-imposed isolation limits opportunities for learning and personal growth. Avoiding teamwork hinders collaborative achievements and shared success. Isolation reduces exposure to diverse perspectives and innovative ideas. Collaboration fosters synergy, leading to more effective problem-solving and creative solutions. Wearing yourself out involves excessive busyness without adequate self-renewal or personal growth. Neglecting self-renewal leads to burnout, characterized by emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion. Burnout significantly diminishes overall well-being, impacting productivity and personal satisfaction. Prioritizing self-care and personal development is crucial to prevent wearing yourself out and maintain optimal well-being. Embracing mediocrity means settling for the bare minimum and avoiding the pursuit of excellence. This mindset restricts potential and impedes personal and professional development. Choosing mediocrity results in missed opportunities and stagnation. Striving for excellence fosters innovation, resilience, and continuous improvement. Ignoring the future involves neglecting to plan for upcoming needs or potential consequences. This short-sightedness results in a lack of preparedness for future events. Unpreparedness can lead to potential hardships in the future. Proactive planning mitigates potential negative outcomes and enhances future stability. Strategic foresight enables informed decision-making and resource allocation. Considering long-term implications fosters resilience and adaptability in changing circumstances. Relentless criticism involves consistently highlighting the flaws and errors of others. This behavior cultivates negativity, fostering a pessimistic atmosphere. Constant criticism undermines relationships, eroding trust and rapport. Such behavior creates a toxic environment, detrimental to well-being and productivity. Focusing solely on faults inhibits growth and constructive problem-solving. Living for instant gratification involves prioritizing immediate pleasure over long-term goals. This impulsiveness can lead to risky behaviors and regretful decisions. Choosing immediate rewards often results in neglecting future consequences. Instant gratification can hinder the achievement of significant life goals. Refusing to apologize involves denying responsibility for actions, even when demonstrably wrong. This behavior can severely damage interpersonal relationships, leading to mistrust and resentment. The inability to apologize hinders personal growth by preventing individuals from learning from their mistakes. Without acknowledging errors, opportunities for self-improvement and understanding are lost. Apologies facilitate reconciliation and foster healthier, more resilient relationships. Acknowledging wrongdoing promotes personal accountability and encourages positive behavioral change. Avoiding responsibility includes delegating tasks to others. Shirking accountability means avoiding ownership of outcomes. Delegating and shirking undermine teamwork. A lack of ownership is fostered when responsibility is avoided. Teamwork suffers when individuals do not take responsibility for their roles. Avoiding responsibility can lead to project failure and decrease team morale. Surrounding oneself with enablers involves choosing friends who support poor choices. Enablers reinforce bad habits, perpetuating negative behaviors. This environment hinders personal development and growth. The support of poor choices creates a cycle of negative reinforcement. Enabling behavior can manifest as excusing, justifying, or covering up negative actions. Breaking free from enablers is essential for fostering positive change and self-improvement. Complaining involves constantly expressing dissatisfaction and focusing on problems. Focusing on problems rather than solutions reinforces a negative mindset. Constant complaining fosters a victim mentality, hindering personal growth. A victim mentality prevents proactive problem-solving and effective action. Overcoming the habit of complaining requires shifting focus towards constructive solutions. Reacting involves blaming external factors for personal failures, avoiding self-responsibility. Attributing failing grades to a teacher's incompetence exemplifies a reactive approach. This behavior illustrates the avoidance of personal responsibility for academic outcomes. A reactive mindset hinders self-improvement by preventing honest self-assessment. Taking responsibility involves acknowledging one's own role in achieving desired results. Failing to consider potential outcomes leads to impulsive and reckless behavior. Lack of foresight results in actions without a clear understanding of their impact. Unplanned actions often disregard potential negative consequences and risks. Without a defined end in mind, actions can lack direction and purpose. Effective planning involves visualizing desired outcomes and mapping steps to achieve them. Considering long-term implications is crucial for responsible decision-making. Habit 3 involves prioritizing important tasks before leisure activities. Neglecting responsibilities in favor of immediate gratification leads to negative consequences. Effective time management requires distinguishing between urgent and important tasks. Prioritizing tasks based on importance contributes to long-term success and reduces stress. Habit 4, think win-lose, is characterized by a competitive mindset where one party seeks to win at the expense of another. This approach often involves undermining others to ensure personal success, fostering a zero-sum game mentality. The win-lose paradigm can manifest as sabotage, where one individual actively hinders another's progress. Such actions create a destructive environment, damaging relationships and hindering overall collaboration. The focus shifts from mutual benefit to individual gain, ultimately creating distrust and animosity. In the long term, a win-lose approach is unsustainable and detrimental to team dynamics and collective achievement. Habit 5 involves genuinely understanding others before attempting to be understood. Dominating conversations and disregarding others' opinions exemplifies a failure to practice genuine listening. Effective communication requires actively seeking to understand others' perspectives before expressing one's own. Lack of genuine listening leads to miscommunication and hinders collaborative problem-solving. Refusal to collaborate hinders project success and limits the potential for diverse contributions. Working in isolation disregards the synergistic benefits of teamwork and shared expertise. Ignoring teamwork reduces opportunities for shared learning and mutual support among team members. Individual insistence on autonomy can lead to project delays and decreased overall efficiency. Collaboration fosters innovation and problem-solving through the integration of diverse perspectives. Overcommitment to numerous activities without adequate rest can lead to exhaustion and burnout. Lack of self-care contributes significantly to the state of being worn out. The wear yourself out habit involves neglecting personal well-being in pursuit of external achievements. Burnout manifests as a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion. Prioritizing rest and self-care is essential to prevent the negative consequences of overexertion. Sustainable high performance requires a balance between activity and recovery. Embracing mediocrity involves settling for a passing grade without striving for improvement. This behavior demonstrates the acceptance of average performance as sufficient. A lack of ambition or motivation can lead to the acceptance of mediocrity. Settling for mediocrity can limit potential growth and achievement. Mediocrity can become a habit, hindering future opportunities and success. Striving for excellence, conversely, cultivates a growth mindset and opens doors to greater possibilities. Impulsive spending habits involve prioritizing immediate gratification over long-term financial security. A lack of financial planning can lead to insufficient savings for future needs and goals. Ignoring the future financial consequences of current spending decisions can create long-term instability. Effective financial management requires balancing current desires with future financial responsibilities. Relentless criticism involves consistently making negative comments about others. This habit often targets aspects such as appearance and abilities. Constant negative comments can erode self-esteem and create a hostile environment. Relentless criticism can damage relationships and hinder social interactions. This behavior often stems from insecurity or a need for control. Addressing relentless criticism requires self-awareness and empathy.